Internet issues here at Eminence. Spurgeon count the basket and one. We'll watch the replay there if we can.
Foul number 13, Dalton Royers is second. To the line, Spurgeon.
Spurgeon have an opportunity for the old-fashioned three-point play. And he knocked down his free throw. 27-19. We are back live again. Apologize. The
Foul number 10, Weston Mays to second personal.
school's internet here at Winona went out on us, so apologize for that. I'm going to try to get us back up and going and share this link out if I can real quick. So y'all bear with me. Won't be any audio for just a second, guys. Guys, almost done with this. I promise. We're getting close. Just trying to get everything redone here so everyone knows the links and all that. I've already fixed it. Their internet just dropped it. I don't know. So we got a new stream up now. It is halftime here at Eminence, and I apologize again, guys. School's internet just completely dropped out. Not sure what that was all about. Either way, it completely dropped out, and we lost the stream, so we started a new one. So we're on a different, same channel, just a different stream. But we are live right now. Have been for the last 3.5 minutes. About 9.5 minutes until this halftime intermission is over. 30-23 is our score. Y'all stay with us. I think we've got a pretty good one coming up here. I have a feeling that this is going to be a close one. I really, really do. So we're going to send it out to our sponsor video, guys. We'll be back in about 9 minutes.
You will find a warm welcome at Shepherd's View. When you need that transition from nursing home care to a home, Shepherd's View is the right option to prepare you for living successfully and safely alone once again. When the demands of home upkeep, managing medications, and meal preparation become too much, Shepherd's View staff are ready to provide all the care you need. Our staff are well trained to provide safe, efficient personal care, diabetic care, nutritious meals, mediation, administration, and social activities. Shepherd's View, here for you. Winona Bell's genuine golden fry fish breading and seasonings have been produced in Corning, Arkansas since 1969. This is your best choice to roll fish for deep frying, pan frying, or baking. These products have been a comfort food, satisfying taste buds for over 50 years now. But don't be mistaken, Winona Bell's can also be used to batter poultry, vegetables, exotic foods, and more. Winona Bell's Golden Fry and related products can be found in grocers, and fish and seafood markets throughout the central United States. You can get a hold of them at 870-857-3164 or go online, www.nonabells.com. Here's another familiar face with us at Redline Media Alliance from the past, and that's our friends Security Bank of the Ozarks. Hey, they have 5 branch locations and 6 ATMs. That's right, 5 locations, 6 ATMs. Eminence, they have 2 locations there. 1 in Houston, 1 in Summersville, 1 in Winona, and of course the 3 schools they're representing in this tournament, the Big Springs Conference Tournament, Winona, Eminence, and Summerville. They're wishing them the best of luck. That's Security Bank of the Ozarks. Hey, a big thank you to all the fine folks there at Current River Express in Van Buren, Missouri for jumping on board and being a sponsor. Big thanks to Danielle Robertson and Lisa Burke as well. And we appreciate you guys. Hey, small town pride right here because this station is locally owned. They've got the McDonald's there and Hunt Brothers Pizza, as well as many, many, many other things. You can get a hold of them at 573-323-0097. That's Current River Express, 573-323-0097. Hey, let's give it up for our primary sponsor, Alton Bank, our good friends there at 28 Medical Drive in Alton, Missouri. Alton Bank provides comprehensive financial solutions, personal checking, savings, CDs, IRAs, business banking, agricultural loans, and modern digital banking services to the Alton, Missouri area. They're here to help their farmers and neighbors reach their financial goals. Call them today at 417-778-7211. That's our primary sponsor, Alton Bank. Next up is Ron Keeney Backhoe Services. Does a little bit of everything. Several size bulldozers, backhoes, mini excavators, and large excavators, skid steer, and tractors with many implement options. 3 dump trucks for hauling material, land clearing and development, roadways, home sites, ponds, lakes, bush hogging, demolition, state license, and water and sewer installations. And again, that's Ron Keeney Backhoe Service, wishing the Van Buren Bulldogs and Lady Dogs the best of luck in the Big Spring Conference Tournament. Next up on our sponsor video slideshow is good friends of ours at First Midwest Bank out of Van Buren, Missouri. First Midwest is a family-owned community bank headquartered right there in southeast Missouri. And these fine folks right here can be found at 202 Main Street in Van Buren, or you can reach them at 573-323-4246. Also have a website, onemidwest.com. That's First Midwest Bank, proud sponsors of the 2026 Big Spring Conference Basketball Tournaments. Hey, here's a good friend of ours and actually a staffer of ours as well, Mr. Andrew Ekman and his company, Shelter Insurance out of West Plains, Missouri. They serve Arkansas, Missouri, and Tennessee. For any of your auto, home, or life insurance needs, get a hold of this man right here, 417-256-2173. You can call or text, 417-256-2173. It's Andrew Ekman, Shelter Insurance, West Plains, Missouri. Here's a familiar face with us here at Redline and Media Alliance. That is Gower and Sons Logging. Big thank you to the fine folks there at Gower and Sons, and they're wishing those Van Buren Bulldogs and Lady Bulldogs the best of luck in this Big Spring Conference Tournament. Hey, get a hold of them for all your logging needs. 573-944-0066. That's 573-944-0066. Gower and Sons Logging.
Hannah Eddy at Glam Hair Studio is a proud sponsor of the 2026 Spring Conference Basketball Tournament. Hannah offers all hair services alongside face waxing, brow tinting, waxing, and laminating. She can also do your makeup for any occasion, so feel free to contact Hannah at 573-776-3981. Walk-ins welcome.
Here's another good friend of ours and a longtime sponsor of ours here at Redline Media Alliance. That is Mr. Jeff Myers and his company, Myers Pressure Washing. Truck or car, commercial, residential, or farm, this is the guy to call for all your pressure washing needs. Get a hold of him at 417-270-0630. That is Jeff Myers and his company, Myers Pressure Washing. Here's another familiar face with us here at Redline Media Alliance, and that is Main Street Market in Van Buren, Missouri. Locally owned and operated, they have fresh produce, quality meats, in-house butcher as well to cut that perfect steaks
for your grill. You can find them at 101 Riverview Bluff in Van Buren, or get a hold of them 573-323-4735. That's 573-323-4735. They're wishing the Van Buren Bulldogs and Lady Dogs the best of luck in the Big Spring Conference Tournament. Everybody at Redline Media Alliance wants to say thank you to the fine folks at Emmett's Lumber Company / Spurgeon Construction for jumping on board and sponsoring this Big Spring Conference basketball tournament. Hey, for all your lumber and hardware needs, these are the fine folks to get a hold of, whether it's plumbing, electrical, maybe need some plywood, roofing, metal and shingles, doors, windows, even feed. These folks right here in Emmett's, right here where this tournament's being held, are the folks to get a hold of. 573-226-5514. You can find them at 18568 Main Street right here in Emmett's, Missouri. Southern Bank out of Alton, Missouri. We appreciate you guys for jumping on board and being sponsors and supporting our live streams of the 2026 Big Spring Conference Tournament, and specifically Nicole Roy and Jamie Sisko. You see the two names and the business cards there on your screen. You can get a hold of them, either one of them, at 417-778-9000. Also, they're in Alton. It's at 100 Wallace Drive that you can find Southern Bank, or you can go online, bankwithsouthern.com. Southern Bank, strong roots, strong branches.
Mama Co. is a proud sponsor of the 2026 Big Spring Conference basketball tournament. Logan is a mom, a wife, and a business owner, making cute, comfy, mom life-approved graphic tees and hats, inspired by motherhood. She can also do custom orders. Feel free to contact her at 573-300-8073 or find her on Facebook at Mama Made Co.
Here's another local business right here in Emmett's, Missouri. That's Miss Adriana Cleaver and Farm Bureau Insurance. We appreciate Miss Adriana for jumping on board and supporting our 2026 Big Spring Conference live streams. For auto, home, life, or business, any type of insurance you need right there, this young lady in that picture is the one to get a hold of. How do you get a hold of her? You can call her 573-226-3843. That's 573-226-3843. Support not just the Emmett's communities, but also the surrounding communities. We appreciate.
All right, guys, we are back here live from the 2026 Big Spring Conference basketball tournament. Second half action. See if these Couch Indians can scrap back into this thing. It was looking really bad there for a little bit. They cut it back down to 7. It was a good close to the half, I would say, for Couch. See what Coach Justin and company have in store here for the second half. Again, if you're just tuning in with us, I know very similar colors of teams, and one's a higher seed, but they're wearing home jerseys. So just to reiterate, Couch and the Road Blacks, they're going left or right of your screen, and Emmett's in the home whites. Nice feed down low, pump fake, Maury off the glass and good. Beautiful basketball from Couch right there. They cut it to 5, and here comes a little token pressure, a little three-quarters court pressure from Couch. Boy, Emmett's, they need someone to meet the basketball. 10-second call and a turnover. And Coach Casey not happy with his team right now. I think his point got across there. He was very loud, very assertive with his comments there for sure. Thank you guys for tuning in with us. Hey, you can share that. You can copy the link and then you can share it to your social medias. It's tough. We can't be on Facebook with more than one stream, and we got 3 different streams going on tonight. So, but there is a way to do that. So if you guys could share that, and then take that link, share it, go to your social medias, Facebook, Twitter, or whatever it's called, all these other things, and you can share it from there. Let's watch the replay on that one. Just me and Old Man River here tonight. Appreciate Dad coming from Paragould, Arkansas, just to run a camera tonight. I appreciate that. Third quarter action. Thank you to our primary sponsor as well, Alton Bank. As the first from Spurgeon is up, soft touch, it goes in. We talked to Casey, Coach Casey, here before the game, and they had a really big game I think it was last night. It might have been a couple nights ago, but I think it was last night. Big win against Bakersfield. I mean, like a 25-point win, I think. Big win for them. And, of course, Bakersfield finally figured it out against Kosh tonight. That was a close one late in the game. Give credit to Bakersfield for fighting back and finding a way. Nice feed, good cut, and a great finish. That is BEA beautiful basketball right there by Couch. Very nice from the Indians. Foster down the short corner, nice feed. The trailing post man, they're going to call a foul down low. Who's that on? Is that on Morey? I think it is. I think it's his third. Second team foul here at the 6:13 mark, but I'm pretty sure that's his third, and yes, it is. Morey is definitely a very good guard there for Couch. Very aggressive tonight, and he just picked up his third foul. Mays wanted it back. He gets it back. They're going to move the ball around the horn. They pass it very crisp, very quick. Good job by Larson getting a hand. He pokes it out of bounds in the front row there, close to Coach Kelly and the Winona Wildcats. They're up next, them and the Alton Comets. That'll be the 3-6 matchup for you. Nice, soft touch. Foster, that is he made it look easy, but that is a tough spot there. It's kind of that in-betweener there. The Sowell Cup toss, if you will. In the paint, Morey hanging, gliding, good defense without fouling there from Eminence. They altered the shot, and up ahead, Foster in the corner. There's Eminence again, moving that ball around the corner there. 4 out, sometimes 5 out, and they like to cut, slash on the backside, especially the weak side. How about Kendrick with a rebound? Man, very aggressive rebound by number 22. And the Couch fans wanted to foul on that rebound attempt. Tell you what, Kendrick took a lot of contact there. That ball goes off of a shin or something. Fortuitous bounce goes right to Eminence, up to Foster in transition off the glass and good. Wow. They picked up the pace a little bit here in this one. Nice job. A little ISO dribble. Bounce them left, bounce them right, and attack. That's exactly what he did. And the backside help, that secondary help was not there from Eminence. Sometimes you get caught watching the ball and you're helping too much that you don't see your guy. Then sometimes you're more worried about your guy and you don't see that you need to be helping. It's kind of interesting there. It was the opposite for Couch. They weren't paying attention to the dribble drive, and next thing you know, the backside help wasn't there. And Morey had him an easy bucket. Larson around 2 screens, pulls up with the elbow. No good. Dangerous rebound there. Friendly fire. It was Vincent, I think, that came up with it. Just a junior for Eminence. Foster thought about that. I think Coach is okay with that. See the weak side. They're cutting across that formation, and they're getting south on that weak side right there. This time they skipped it, but a lot of times that weak side is moving without the ball, and boy, the defense better be paying attention on that back end. That ball finds its way back to Eminence. Kick out for 3, no good, and Williams. This kid right here, 22 in black, he's got to have 7, 8 rebounds already. We're not even in the 4th quarter yet. He's going to pull up a 3, show up his offensive prowess, but no good. A rebound by Spurgeon. Jets up, passes it, and in transition, we're going to kick it back and set up some offense. That was Barnes that was thinking about it, but decided to pull the parachute. That's a good trap spot right there. They couldn't get it, but good idea from Couch. Around the horn from the corner, no good, and Kendrick another rebound up ahead. Larson, it's 1-on-1 in transition, and he draws the foul. Foster trying to poke that ball away, trying to get 2 hands on it. Very interesting there. A lot of times they just poke with one, but he tried to get 2 hands as you see the replay. Instead, he gets called for the foul at the 3:11 mark, and that'll be the first team foul against Eminence in this 3rd quarter. Larson, the first is soft, but just fell off the edge. Right side of the rim, and we got some wholesale changes here for Couch. I say that 2 come in, 2 come off. Larson will have 1 more, Will Dillon. Pivots just a smidgen to the left, soft touch and goes in. We see that a lot nowadays. These kids, they shift right a little bit before they shoot their free throws. It's really unique, or left, whichever way it is. back in the day, you just kind of lined up straight and went at it, but a lot of these kids like to pivot just a smidgen. It's like a 10-degree angle or 15-degree angle one way and then shoot their free throws. 2:49 to go. Foster, dribble drive with his left hand. Dumps it off. Short corner jumper, and it's good. Weston Mays. It's kind of the old man game, the mid-range jumper. I like it. And we got a foul on the dribble as Lance Morey gets downhill. I tell you, he's really quick. His first step with the dribble, he's already full speed. That's tough. Nice feed off the inbound. Larson got position. All that was done before the ball ever even moved. Larson sealed off his guy, got position, and how many times do you see that inbound underneath their own basket? Sometimes it's your best offense. Little contact, no call. Good rebound. Here comes Kendrick and company. Down 6. 2-possession game all of a sudden here. 2:08 to go in the third quarter. Morey to his left, probing the defense. He picks up his dribble. He's going to fade away. Short jumper, no good. Rebound, though, and I think coming up with his cool. You know that the ball's on the ground. There's bodies on the ground. The ball's on the ground. And what are they going to call? Do we have a jump? I think we do. And the possession error on the scoreboard was wrong. And the jump ball is going to Eminence now. Here comes a little three-quarters court pressure from Couch. They got a 10-second call the last time. Eminence does get it past the half-court line. 1:44 to go. Poked away by Kendrick. Now he's on the floor. Great effort by 22 in black. Pulling up the mid-range jumpers. Barnes, and he buries it. 1:30 to go. It's an 8-point lead for the hometown Red Wings. Very storied tradition here. See some state championship banners up in the up on the wall here. Beautiful little area too. If you've never been to Eminence, it really is a pretty area here. Spinning to his left, dribble drive to his right, spin to his left, and draws the foul. Morey is collecting a lot of fouls against Eminence right now. They can't stay in front of him. It's almost like let's just spread it out and let him do his thing at this point. They can't contain him off the dribble drive right now. That's kind of what they're doing. They do have one low, though. He's going to kick out. Larson pull up from the free throw line. It's good. It's a good shot. To it, Larson got those first couple of threes to go, and now he's feeling good. Early on, he was kind of a little hesitant on some of these shots. Now he's shooting with confidence. 6-point game. Eminence needs to get that old kill, is what they call it. 3 defensive stops in a row. See if they can get back in this thing. Ooh, thought about a deep, deep three there with Sullivan. Instead, Spurgeon's going to let it fly. Rattles it home, and that was a rainmaker. Dusted the cobwebs off the rafters here at Eminence. Pot of gold into that rainbow. Now, fortuitous bounce goes right to Spurgeon, and now we got a foul away from the basketball, and I did not see. Morey's going to go to the bench. It's going to be on Morey. I think that's his 4th foul.
Morey with an intentional foul. It's his 4th.
I thought it was knee-to-knee contact, but they're saying an intentional foul. I wish I saw. I was looking ahead. Obviously, the ball kind of made a weird bounce there, and we were looking in transition. It's the last thing we were looking at there. What's interesting about that is Eminence kind of had a really good opportunity there to get a transition bucket as Sullivan knocks down the first. I guess an official, though, if you see a foul like that, I guess you have to call it. I mean, there's no way to hold off and then call it later. I mean, that doesn't make sense either, so just a very unique situation there. It's still going to work out for Eminence. They get 2 free throws, they get the basketball. And maybe the bigger story, Morey now with 4 personal fouls, he goes to the bench. And Coach Justin over here for Couch just He's been very calm through this. Down 11 right now. They need a big defensive stop here to Couch. Eminence putting on the pressure. Teeing up a three from the corner. It's Foster. Nothing but nylon as the buzzer sounds at the end of the third quarter. Eminence starting to pour it on now. 48-34 is your score as we get ready to jump into this fourth quarter. Before we do that, I want to mention Alton Bank, if I can, real quick, as the Couch cheerleaders are out there cheering. They are our primary sponsor for this tournament, and we want to get them heard and get them seen. We'll be back in 30 seconds after this word.
For our primary sponsor, Alton Bank, our good friends there at 28 Medical Drive in Alton, Missouri. Alton Bank provides comprehensive financial solutions, personal checking, savings, CDs, IRAs, business banking, agricultural loans, and modern digital banking services to the Alton, Missouri area. They're here to help their farmers and neighbors reach their financial goals. Call them today at 417-778-7211. That's our primary sponsor, Alton Bank.
All right, guys, we are back here live. I'm going to give a quick update, if I can, on the games at Winona right now. Girls, action 3-6 game. Bakerfield, the 3 seed, up over Koshkonong, the 6 seed, 26-22 right now, midway through the third quarter. It is also live on our Redline Media Alliance YouTube channel as well. You can watch that one there. As we were in the fourth quarter of this game here between Eminence and Couch. Eminence Couch, the winner of this, moves on to the semifinals of this tournament as we get a turnover. Kind of an unforced one, too, as Eminence takes over. And they will play the winner of Van Buren and Summersville. Again, we assume we don't want to jinx it or be wrong, and you guys start relaying information, everybody prepare, but we think Van Buren and Summersville will be Friday at Winona at either 5 or 6 o'clock. We've been told a couple different things by a few different people, so we think. What we do know is we got another quarter of this game, and we've got one to follow. Alton, Winona comes up next. Larson from downtown, a little short, but oh, good job by Coy down low. Got the rebound. He almost caught that over the shoulder. Watch the replay here. Watch one in black. He did. He caught that over the shoulder almost. That's a tough catch right there, man. He made it look easy. Hey, this kid didn't start, but he's came in and played some really good minutes. Of course, as soon as I say that, I jinx him and he misses a free throw, but he's played some really good minutes out there for Couch tonight. Sullivan comes off the court for Eminence, and coming on is Vincent. By the way, Eminence started 3 freshmen tonight. How about that? 3 freshman starters there for Eminence. Up ahead, they break the press. Foster to the left block. Turns to his right, turns back to his left. He's in trouble. Kicks it out. Spurgeon, dribble drive into the paint. Soft floater. It doesn't go. Are you kidding me? That ball was halfway down. Couch is going to push it now. Kendrick, dribble to his left. Spin back to the right. Nice dump off down low. Soft touch. That's Caden Massey. Count the basket and one. Strong like bull, number 15 in black.
Basket was good. To the line, Caden Massey.
Tell you what, give Kendrick Williams, too, a lot of credit right there for setting that play up. It's a senior working his tail off, and an old-fashioned three-point play right there. They get a little bit of life. Now they can get their press set up, too. Under 7 to go in this ball game. Ooh, got a hand on it there for a second. Spurgeon somehow got it across the line, but stolen away. Here comes Royer and company. Dangerous pass, but it goes right back to Larson. Larson up top, Kendrick around the horn. Dribble drive into the paint. Very tough take, and he gets fouled on the shot. And that will be Dalton Royer, the junior, as you watch the replay, with 2 chances at the line. By the way, the third personal foul, or third team foul, I should say, against Eminence was 6:35 to go. Ooh, but they can't make them pay on that one. They missed the first. I tell you what, these misses have not been by much. for both teams. These rims have been very unkind here at Eminence. Second one's up. It is good. It's a 10-point game. Does Couch have it in him to get back in this thing? Kendrick, wow, what a play. Almost gets the bucket. Good rebound down there by Barnes. Up ahead, Eminence to Foster. We got a technical foul on Coach Justin for Couch. So are they going to count the basket, though? This will be interesting because we had a shot. But are they counting the bucket? They are going to count the bucket. Okay. So they're going to count the bucket over here. This could be a huge play right here. So this could end up being a 6-point swing right here. You got the bucket, which I guess the bucket's going to happen no matter what, whether the technical foul happens or not. So I shouldn't say a 6-point swing, but you're going to get 2 fouls, and then you're going to get the ball. You're going to get possession. 13-point lead at the 6:18 mark. And that second one is just off by Foster. Coach, I don't know what he said because he's had his hands in his pocket. His hands have been crossed. I mean, he's had a very calm demeanor. He must have said just the right thing to him. I'm not sure, but either way, it resulted in a technical foul. And, again, I would not want these referees' jobs, man. There's no way I'm volunteering for that. Nice cut and a good feed. That's Spurgeon. Was jetting in there, the freshman was. One of those 3 freshman starters for Eminence. Dangerous pass, and Foster got a hand on it. Spurgeon back up to Foster. Fast break basketball at its finest. Couldn't get to go, but trailing was Weston Mays, and the hustle put him in the right spot. And the putback is good. Little heat check on the other side. Holy hay bells, Dalton, are you kidding me? With a hand in his face, buried a 3. Wow. It's a tough shot. Man, Eminence moving it fast. Soft, short jumper there from the corner by Weston Mays, and all of a sudden 15-point lead here. And the pace has picked up. Dalton, little deja vu. Holy hay bells, playing a little string music. Nothing but nylon for number 13 in black. And they're still pressing. They're not giving up. I got to give Couch credit. Spurgeon from downtown, no good. Coy, good rebound there. Good strong rebound by 1. Kendrick dumps it off to Dalton. From downtown, no good. Coy with the rebound down low. It's poked away. Now they're going to say a foul on the floor. And the 4th team foul for Eminence comes at the 4:51 mark of this 4th quarter as the Winona Wildcats walk by us here. Winona's in the house. Alton is in the house. And they are next, the 3-6 matchup to follow here. Kendrick gets it back to Dalton. Dalton needs an outlet. He's got it. There he goes. 4:45 to go. Larson can shoot it too. Larson's going to let it fly. A little short, though. Rebound bounced off a Red Wing and out. Right to the Indians. Larson dribble drive, nice feed to Coy. That ball stayed on the rim for an eternity, and then it falls off. It had just enough English on it. Looked like a trick shot and pull, like a cue ball that had a ton of English. Watch that, folks. He does draw the foul, so there will be 2 shots at the charity stripe. 4:29 to go. Coy's first one is up, and it is good. 57-45. Second one, soft touched up and good. And we're down to 2 officials on the court right now. We had a ref just walk off. I'm not sure. Hope he's okay. And as we got a turnover, and all of a sudden, Couch got a little life to him. We hope the official's okay. We had an official that walked off the court, and we're not sure. So we got a 30-second timeout. We'll stay right here with you guys. We won't go anywhere. We'll stay here with you guys if we can. This is the Big Spring Conference Basketball Tournament, live on Red Line Media Alliance YouTube. We'll take a look at the bracket. I'm kind of curious if the referee's okay. We lost an official, and I'm not sure what the story there is. Who knows? He may have gotten sick, maybe throwing up in the bathroom right now. We're not sure. We just know he walked off. As you see the bracket there for the boys' side. Again, this is the 4-5 matchup. Couch battling, trying to get this thing closer to have a shot at the end of this game. 4:24 to go. They are in the bonus. I will say that. That is one thing going for them right now. They got a little momentum on their side as well. We will come back to you live from Eminence and Winona next week on Wednesday. That is the 11th. We'll be live from right here, bringing you more action of the 2026 Big Spring Conference Basketball Tournament. Nothing too fancy, just a one-camera shoot for these first we're just spread so thin tonight staff-wise with so many streams everywhere. But that championship day, we should have a lot better stream, I think. So hopefully you guys will enjoy that. And that's going to be a jump ball. Good hustle by both players there. I think it was Caden Massey, and I want to say, was that Weston? Maybe Weston Mays for Eminence there. Either way, good hustle by both kids there. Couch is going to set that press up now. It's a half-court heave there, and it made its way to Mays. Nobody was on him at the half-court line. Remember, no shot clock here in Missouri. And we got some things going on here in the stands here too. There's a lot going on here. We're wondering if the official's okay, man. Got some folks that came up and specifically grabbed an individual lady here in the crowd and had her go over to the referee's locker room. Don't know if she's a nurse or what's going on there, but we'll sure pray for the official. Whatever's going on, we don't know. We don't want to speculate, but we hope everything's going to be all right. Couch trying to get a deflection, trying to get an errant pass, something, but Eminence, great ball control right now. That's good basketball right there. That is beautiful basketball from the Red Wings. This Red Wings team right now got a lot of momentum. Sorry, I missed one of their points, actually. It's 59, not 58. Nice fadeaway. Dalton, this kick could play. But anyways, back to my point. This team's got a little momentum on their side right now. They're playing good. They're believing. These young guys that have been starting, they're starting to get a little more seasoned, more games under their belt. They're starting to understand things a little bit better. This could be a dangerous team. Good rebound by Robinson on that back end. They're going to kick it around and kick it out. The best time to shoot a three is off an offensive rebound, and Weston Mays says, I got you, baby. Buries it from the top of the key. Actually, no, that was not Weston Mays. I think that was actually Brendan Barnes. I apologize. Another freshman who, by the way, starts for them. And I hope we're still live, guys. My laptop over here, I've been keeping up with other games, is it's showing that their internet kicked us off, so I hope the live stream is good. So far, so good. Looks like we're still up, I hope. Again, we hope the official, kind of the storyline right now is we're worried about the official. He walked off the court, and they've came and got a couple different people out of the bleachers. Not sure if they're nurses or what the story is there, but I guess they're in there attending to him. We hope he's okay. So we're down to 2 officials for the time being. It's a tough job as it is, and well, if you're dealing with anything medical-wise, it all of a sudden is an impossible job. Well, you know, we don't talk about the physical aspect of officiating. We don't ever talk about that. But you know, these guys are running up and down the court all night, and they're on their feet the whole time. When the players are going and sitting on the bench, they're standing up, getting ready for the next play. And these guys, you've got to be in a pretty good shape to do this. I mean, you just do. So there's a physical aspect of that we don't really talk about, but we probably should more often, honestly.
Come in, son.
Step back, Dalton, jumper, no good. Backside board is good, though, and kissing it off the glass. I believe that was Caden Massey. Tell you what, Caden's came in and had some really good minutes. Caden Massey playing very good for Couch. 2:15 to go. I was asked last week if I thought there were any sleeper teams this year, and I thought if any team would be a sleeper team, it would be one of these two right here. If anybody could maybe make some noise and make an upset, although Kosh was almost a sleeper team, and now they almost upset number 2 Bakersfield. Credit the Lions for rallying back and winning that game by 2. Good ball movement here from Eminence. They are milking a lot of clock here. And now we got a blocking foul. That'll be team foul number 2.
Foul number 1, Coy Amick. It's his first personal.
Come on, you guys gotta get up on the ball, boys.
Yeah, they thought there was 2 shots. They got the team fouls mixed up there for just a second. That's easy to do.
Go get him. Get up on him.
So what, Spurgeon and Weston Mays have done a pretty good, I was about to say they've done a pretty good job of taking care of the basketball up here at the top of the key for Eminence, but as soon as I say that, they almost turn it over. Good ball movement. Teeing up a 3 is Sullivan. No good. Great rebound there by Coy. That's Logan. Long rebound by Spurgeon, comes up with it. 1 minute, and I tell you what, Couch defensively, I think they're just wore out right now. The ball movement has been so good from Eminence, and they have moved it around the horn. They spread you out so well, too. You got to cover a lot of ground defensively. 42 seconds to go in this ball game. It seems like Eminence is going to hold off and advance. And our first semifinal ticket will be punched when they do. And they will be playing next Wednesday night. February 11th, I believe, is that date, if I'm not mistaken. Ten seconds to go in this ball game. Got to give Couch credit, man. They fought. But tonight, it's the hometown team, the homeschool team's night. Congratulations to the Eminence Red Wings, winners 62-50 over Couch as they advance to the semifinals of the 2026 Big Spring Conference Basketball Tournament for boys. Guys, we want to say thank y'all for tuning in with us. We're not done yet. We've got more games to go. We've got another game over at Winona. We've got another game here. Stay with us if you can. We're going to send out our sponsor video. We got several sponsors that jumped on board and spent their hard-earned money with us, and we want to say thank you to those fine folks, and this is our way of doing that. We're going to send it out. Guys, we'll be back in about 11 minutes.
Out of Alton, Missouri. How about this picture here? Love the family photo. Love when we have these on our sponsor video ads. That is awesome. Hey, you can find them at 13 Southeast Courthouse Square in Alton, Missouri. Get a hold of Zach and the fine folks there at 417-778-6921. That's Zach Barton with Oregon County Farm Bureau Insurance.
Van Buren Nutrition is a proud sponsor of the 2026 Big Spring Conference Basketball Tournament. Van Buren Nutrition's mission is to make their community a healthier, happier place, offering loaded teas, protein shakes, and more. They would also like to lend their support to the Van Buren Bulldogs and Lady Bulldogs. Feel free to contact them at 573-323-0428.
Hey, when tax time rolls around, it helps to have someone you trust on your side. At Kendall's Tax Service and Financial Planning LLC, they treat you like a neighbor, not a number. They focus on tax preparation and tax planning, taking the time to answer your questions and make sure everything is done right. No rushing, no confusing jargon, just honest help from someone who cares. They say, hey, let's get your taxes taken care of. Call them today, 573-660-0495. They are located right here in Eminence, Missouri. Hey guys, when I'm not here doing these live streams, I'm at my full-time job. That is Baldwin Chevrolet Cadillac out of Poplar Bluff, Missouri. And we got more than just Chevrolet and Cadillac. In fact, we got 4 different lots to choose from of new and pre-owned inventory, and the majority of those are backed by a warranty at no charge to you. Mark of Excellence Award winner, I'd love the opportunity to earn your business. You can browse online all 4 of our lots at baldwinautomotivegroup.com or reach me. Call text 501-413-9715. And my little 7-year-old Smalls would like to say,
please buy an X-ray code from my dad.
Shadyland Cabin and Motel is a proud sponsor of the 2026 Spring Conference and Basketball Tournament. With spacious lodging in the heart of the Ozark National Scenic Riverway, this cabin is great for large or small groups. They offer many fun outdoor activities such as badminton, volleyball, horseshoe, and even a barbecue grill. And if you have any more questions, feel free to contact them at 573-226-3893.
hey, let's give it up for our primary sponsor, Alton Bank. Our good friends there at 28 Medical Drive in Alton, Missouri. Alton Bank provides comprehensive financial solutions, personal checking, savings, CDs, IRAs, business banking, agricultural loans, and modern digital banking services to the Alton, Missouri area. They're here to help their farmers and neighbors reach their financial goals. Call them today at 417-778-7211. That's our primary sponsor, Alton Bank. Hey y'all, it's never too late to become a sponsor and get your ads ran with us in this big spring conference tournament. Just reach me, Andy Earls, 501-413-9715. You see that at the bottom left of that flyer. You can also scan the QR code and pay your sponsorship over the phone or the computer and input your information there as well. Or reach us on our Redline Media Alliance Facebook page and get a hold of us to mention that you do want to sponsor, get those ads ran. Never too late. We can start the very next day with you. Again, Andy Earls, 501-413-9715. This has been our 2026 Big Spring Conference Basketball Tournament live stream video slideshow. I want to say thank you to all the fine folks that jumped on board and sponsored this year and supported us and these kids. And also, there's still time. You can get your ads in there. Just contact myself, Andy Earls, 501-413-9715. Your live production will be back shortly.
You will find a warm welcome at Shepherd's View. When you need that transition from nursing home care to a home, Shepherd's View is the right option to prepare you for living successfully and safely alone once again. When the demands of home upkeep, managing medications, and meal preparation become too much, Shepherd's View staff are ready to provide all the care you need. Our staff are well trained to provide safe, efficient personal care, diabetic care, nutritious meals, mediation administration, and social activities. Shepherd's View, here for you.
Winona Bell's genuine golden fry fish breading and seasonings have been produced in Corning, Arkansas since 1969. This is your best choice to roll fish for deep frying, pan frying, or baking. These products have been a comfort food, satisfying taste buds for over 50 years now. But don't be mistaken, Winona Bell's can also be used to batter poultry, vegetables, exotic foods, and more. Winona Bell's Golden Fry and related products can be found in grocers and fish and seafood markets throughout the central United States. You can get a hold of them at 870-857-3164 or go online, www.nonabells.com. Here's another familiar face with us at Redline Media Alliance from the past, and that's our friends Security Bank of the Ozarks. Hey, they have 5 branch locations and 6 ATMs. That's right, 5 locations, 6 ATMs. Eminence, they have 2 locations there, 1 in Houston, 1 in Summersville, 1 in Winona, and of course the 3 schools they're representing in this tournament, the Big Springs Conference Tournament, Winona, Eminence, and Summerville. They're wishing them the best of luck. That's Security Bank of the Ozarks. Hey, a big thank you to all the fine folks there at Current River Express in Van Buren, Missouri. for jumping on board and being a sponsor. Big thanks to Danielle Robertson and Lisa Burke as well. And we appreciate you guys. Hey, small town pride right here, because this station is locally owned. They've got the McDonald's there and Hunt Brothers Pizza, as well as many, many, many other things. You can get a hold of them at 573-323-0097. That's Current River Express, 573-323-0097. Hey, let's give it up for our primary sponsor, Alton Bank, our good friends there at 28 Medical Drive in Alton, Missouri. Alton Bank provides comprehensive financial solutions, personal checking, savings, CDs, IRAs, business banking, agricultural loans, and modern digital banking services to the Alton, Missouri area. They're here to help their farmers and neighbors reach their financial goals. Call them today at 417-778-7211. That's our primary sponsor, Alton Bank. Next up is Ron Keeney Backhoe Services. Does a little bit of everything. Several size bulldozers, backhoes, mini excavators, and large excavators, skid steer, and tractors with many implement options. 3 dump trucks for hauling material, land clearing and development, roadways, home sites, ponds, lakes, bush hogging, demolition, state license, and water and sewer installations. And again, that's Ron Keeney Backhoe Service, wishing the Van Buren Bulldogs and Lady Dogs the best of luck in the Big Spring Conference Tournament. Next up on our sponsor video slideshow is good friends of ours at First Midwest Bank out of Van Buren, Missouri. First Midwest is a family-owned community bank headquartered right there in southeast Missouri. And these fine folks right here can be found at 202 Main Street in Van Buren, or you can reach them at 573-323-4246. Also have a website, onemidwest.com. That's First Midwest Bank, proud sponsors of the 2026 Big Spring Conference Basketball Tournaments. Hey, here's a good friend of ours and actually a staffer of ours as well, Mr. Andrew Ekman and his company, Shelter Insurance out of West Plains, Missouri. They serve Arkansas, Missouri, and Tennessee. For any of your auto, home, or life insurance needs, get a hold of this man right here, 417-256-2173. You can call or text, 417-256-2173. It's Andrew Ekman, Shelter Insurance, West Plains, Missouri. Here's a familiar face with us here at Redline and Media Lines. That is Gower & Sons Logging. Big thank you to the fine folks there at Gower & Sons, and they're wishing those Van Buren Bulldogs and Lady Bulldogs the best of luck in this Big Spring Conference Tournament. Hey, get a hold of them for all your logging needs. 573-944-0066. That's 573-944-0066. Gower & Sons Logging.
Hannah Eddy at Glam Hair Studio is a proud sponsor of the 2026 Spring Conference Basketball Tournament. Hannah offers all hair services alongside face waxing, brow tinting, waxing, and laminating. She can also do your makeup for any occasion, so feel free to contact Hannah at 573-776-3981. Walk-ins welcome.
Here's another good friend of ours and a longtime sponsor of ours here at Redline Media Alliance. That is Mr. Jeff Myers and his company, Myers Pressure Washing. Truck or car, commercial, residential, or farm, this is the guy to call for all your pressure washing needs. Get a hold of him at 417-270-0630. That is Jeff Myers and his company, Myers Pressure Washing. Here's another familiar face with us here at Redline Media Alliance, and that is Main Street Market in Van Buren, Missouri. Locally owned and operated, they have fresh produce, quality meats, in-house butcher as well to cut that perfect steaks for your grill. You can find them at...
And we are back here live at the Big Spring Conference Basketball Tournament in Eminence, Missouri. And we've got the nightcap for you tonight between the Winona Wildcats and the Alton Comets. The 3-6 matchup in the boys action tonight from Eminence, Missouri. Big thanks to Casey Yardley, Alex the IT guy, everybody here at Eminence for the great hospitality. We sincerely appreciate it. And we want to kind of update a little bit what we do know. Official late in the last game had to go off of the court. we weren't sure what was going on, to be honest with you. We were a little bit nervous, and supposedly he was not feeling very good, and so he knew something was wrong, so he walked off the court to go sit down, and they sent in a nurse in there. He wanted to come back out, and the nurse said, oh, no. They checked the blood pressure extremely high, and out of precaution, they're going to have him stay down, stay sitting down, not come out here and officiate a game. That's the last thing he probably needs to be doing. So that's what they're going to do. So this game here will be officiated with 2 officials instead of 3. And I'm sure those guys will be just fine with just 2. But obviously a little bit more work for them. As you see the Winona Wildcats starting lineups, Coach Kelly and company there. And coming up now is the Alton Comets. This is our 3-6 matchup. Oh, yeah, I had some information. I think Willard's really close to a milestone. And I think there's another one that's really close to a milestone as well. Let me see if I can find that information. We've been getting some information from fans. We really do appreciate you guys. I will try to get that information if I can. So, okay. So Caden is 78 points away from 1,000. And then Haney is 70-ish away. And here we go, tip-off time. It is time. Big Spring Conference basketball time, live from Eminence, Missouri. The Winona Wildcats will control the opening tip. But Haney is about 70-ish off 1,000 points. We appreciate that information. And just like that, the ball's going to be coming the other way with the Alton Comets. Thank y'all for tuning in. If you can, share the stream. I know it's a little different when it's not on Facebook. It's a little bit harder to share it. I get that. But you can share the link, this YouTube link right now. You can share it, and then you can post that and copy and paste it onto your social medias, whether it's maybe it's Facebook, maybe it's I think the Instagram thing. Sorry, I'm not good with this stuff. Twitter, whatever it is, or whatever they call that now. There's a lot of different ways that you can get this out there for us. And for these kids, that's the biggest thing. Get these kids seen. They deserve it for sure. All right, guys, if you're just tuning in with us, Winona in the road purple and gold, Alton in the home whites. Got several people tuned in with us right now. Let us know where you're tuning in from. Comment on that comment section in the YouTube channel. And if you can, share that feed. Up ahead, wasting no time in transition was the Comets. That was Willard, but it's turnover time as the Wildcats snatch it away. Dangerous position there, right at the corner of half court. What's the last place you want to pick that thing up at? I don't think it was his choice to pick it up there, though, but still. Winona moving that basketball around. Alton working out of a man-to-man defense right now. Man-to-man, as my buddy Jeremy likes to say. Just a minute and a half gone through this first quarter. And just like the last game, a lot of good ball movement from both teams. Nice pump fake. They fly by, and a great job by Drew Miley. Miley getting Winona on the board there. 2-0 in favor of the Wildcats. Nice job in the paint, going up strong is Corbin Tharp. And Tharp draws the foul. Let's watch the replay.
Number 5, Channing Garner. It's his first personal.
Got his own rebound and went up and draws the first foul of the game at the 6-minute mark on the dot.
He didn't get nowhere, I'll promise you.
Of course, last year when we were streaming this Big Spring Conference tournament, we a few different names there for Winona that aren't out there now. It's tough when you lose some core players, a few players here and there, especially players you feel like will be difference makers. But Coach Kelly and company, these Wildcats, excited to see what they can do here in this Big Spring Conference basketball tournament. And we appreciate Winona in general for helping host the other half of this stuff for us tonight. They actually did a boys game too. It's supposed to be all girls, but it actually worked out. They could do a boys game too. They did the Bakersfield Kosh game at Winona. We appreciate that. Great job defensively coming back out of nowhere was Channing Byrne and kept that basket from going in. Alton likes to get out in transition. You can tell that early on about the Comets. Love that from Coach Christian Robbins and Eric Honeycutt. Winona really milking that clock, moving the basketball, but here come the Comets. Great job defensively out there. Dangerous dish there from Willard. Good defense from that young man, though. Kicking it out, teeing up a three is Jaron Holzapple, but no good. Off the mark is Jaron, and up ahead goes Winona. Corner three off the front of the rim, and I tell you what, Miley had an opportunity there. Just couldn't quite hang on to it. Stetson Haynes, I believe, was the one that let it ride from downtown. Had a good look, just didn't go. And we've got a defensive slugfest here early on, a brouhaha, Donnybrook of sorts, if you will. And the ball is bouncing off every other part of their bodies except their hands right now. We're getting balls off knees, balls off shins, balls off shoes. Little press, full court man-to-man, if you will, from Alton. Jacob Ruddy. Good defense up there by Jacob, number 2 in white. Well, these guards, look at Caden Willard. Look how far up these guards are. I mean, they are suffocating this Winona offense. Even Jaron Holzapple was up there. So at 24, Corbin Tharp's limping just a little bit there after that little hiccup. Hopefully he's okay. We'll see if that affects him going forward. Kendrick Sechrist wanted that ball back. He didn't get it. Dangerous pass. It's turnover time. And here comes the Winona Wildcats in transition. High off the glass was Conley Voiles. Tacking on 2 more.
I've got my share.
Teeing up a three. Caden Willard. Nothing but nylon. He ties it up. We talked about Willard being awful close to 1,000. That'll get him 3 more. Inch him 3 points closer to that number, that threshold. By the way, just a junior, too. Again, another team next year to look out for. No seniors on this team for Alton. Nice dribble drive into the paint from Crew Bowden, but couldn't get it to go. Deep three from Willard, no good. Sechrist on that backside tried to get the rebound. Good job there by Winona. Clearing it out, here they come, wasting no time. That was almost deja vu for Haynes from a few possessions ago, but he sides against it this time. Dribble drive, put it on the deck, but the ball pokes out of bounds. It'll stay with Winona. Drew Miley will be your trigger man for the Wildcats. Congratulations to the Bakersfield Lady Lions on their win. Oh, my goodness, that was a nice job there. Crew Bowden from downtown had a lot of height on it. Pot of gold into that rainbow. The number 2 in purple and gold. Call it Purple Rain there. Ball's poked out of bounds. It's a great job by Drew Miley. I think Tharp is ready to bring that thing up. Obviously, when you're down low and you're those power forwards, those centers, you want to keep that ball up as high as you can. Got it down just a little bit there, and it was poked away. 7-4. That's Ruddy from downtown. No good. Backside board from Miley. Miley's really good minutes here early on. Up ahead, dangerous pass. Stetson held on to it, though. I don't know how. Boyles kicks it around to Miley. No good. And the long-range bombs from Winona keep coming in, and from both sides, really. We've probably seen 5 or 6 three-pointers combined here in the last 11 or 12 possessions. 2:10 to go. Now they're going to feed it down low. Ooh, dangerous spot there, and I tell you what, he might have got bailed out. Tharp got really deep. Went reverse layup, couldn't get it to go, but he did draw the foul, and that's going to be the second team foul against Winona at the 2:05 mark. First personal against Bowden. The Bakersfield Lady Lions move on to their next round. Their win over Koshkonong. That was a 3-6 game over there at Winona. We're live on YouTube as well at Winona. Matter of fact, right now we've got Van Buren girls and Dora girls. That's the 4-5 matchup. That should be a good one. See an Allen girl there, I remember from last year from Van Buren. Very good ball player. That shot's also in and out. And early on, Alton struggling right now offensively. Both teams looking good defensively, but Alton really struggling offensively right now to get a bucket. Willard did bail him out with a 3, but credit Winona's defense here early on. Want to reiterate, only 2 officials for this ball game. Third official had something medical-wise that felt was going on, and he went to take a seat to try to get a little better and then wanted to come back out, and the nurses said, no, we're not doing that. Great job in transition. Jacob Ruddy. Great body control there. Gliding in the air was Jacob. With those purple shoes. How about that? Purple shoes on a night like tonight, playing a team in purple. Good trap spot there. Willard trying to keep it alive, but he keeps it alive for Winona. And they get the bucket. Very opportunistic was Byrne there. Good effort right there. You hate to see that not work out for Caden Willard, but Winona with the bucket, and they're up 3. 1:18 to go in this opening quarter. Mid-range jumper, no good. I was trying to see. Okay, that is Grant. Okay, I thought that was Grant Cawthon, but I wasn't 100% sure. Yeah, 13 for Alton's Grant Cawthon. I can try and get his name right there before I call it out. 1 minute to go this first quarter. Speaking of Grant, he's got him a steal. He's wasting no time in transition, going to the left block, goes up, gets blocked. However, there's Ruddy. There's your buddy Ruddy, and he had his back. And with 45 seconds to go, it's a 1-point game here in this first quarter. Day number 1 of the 2026 Big Spring Conference Tournament. Teeing up a 3 from the far wing, Stetson, no good. Good rebound there by Kendrick Seacrest. And I'm trying to figure out as well, I was told another kid for Alton. Oh, nice job on the backside by Willard. I was told another kid for Willard was close to 1,000, but I'm not seeing that name on their roster. I have to go back and reread that message, what to do. 10 seconds to go here before the first quarter. Alton basketball. I assume they'll hold for the last shot. 6 seconds. Tharp, fade away from the free throw line, and he buries it at the buzzer. Holy hay bells, watch this, folks. Silky smooth. Right here from 24. Look like Dirk Nowitzki out there. Love it. All right, guys, we have got a primary sponsor for this game, and it is Alton Bank, and we want to make sure we get them seen and get them heard. We got them their own sponsor video that we're going to put up here real quick as you see the Winona cheerleaders. We're going to send it out to hear a word from Alton Bank. We'll be right back in 30 seconds.
Hey, let's give it up for our primary sponsor, Alton Bank. Our good friends there at 28 Medical Drive in Alton, Missouri. Alton Bank provides comprehensive financial solutions, personal checking, savings, CDs, IRAs, business banking, agricultural loans, and modern digital banking services to the Alton, Missouri area. They're here to help their farmers and neighbors reach their financial goals. Call them today at 417-778-7211. That's our primary sponsor, Alton Bank.
And we're back here live, Eminence, Missouri. Day 1, 2026 Big Spring Conference Basketball Tournament. Appreciate my dad, Old Man River, on the camera with us tonight. Not that camera there, that's the beauty shot camera there, but the camera that's coming up here in just a second, you're going to see that camera right there. And we appreciate him for helping out tonight. Matter of fact, he drove all the way from Paragould, Arkansas to get here, so I appreciate that. That's a long, long tote to get here to try to run a camera. 8-minute quarters here in Missouri, no shot clock. Alton will have the first possession here of the second quarter. Soft touch right there by number 13, Grant Cawthon. And that extends the Alton lead. Now here comes that press. Ooh, almost got it. It was, I think it was Seacrest. Yeah, he almost got a hand on it. Good effort there, but just couldn't quite get it. Winona did a good job breaking that press. It was close, but they did a good job getting through there. 3-6 matchup in this Big Spring Conference Tournament. Good ball movement. Ooh, Molly wanted that basketball down there on the block, and they just kind of missed him, honestly. Good trap area for Alton, and they're all over it right now. And we have got a 5-second call, I believe. It's going to go the other way as Ruddy's going to get it in. Seacrest with the basketball. His dark blue Nike shoes on. Little team color action there, I like that. Speaking of, he gets it right back to the high post. Ruddy very quick with the basketball. Top of the key, 3, and he buries it. Seacrest knocks it down. Here comes the press. Winona does break it. Breaks it with ease, actually. And Byrne off the glass gets his own rebound. Goes back up and soft touch, kisses it in. It's a good-looking player there, number 5 in purple. I don't have the class for the Winona Wildcats. Don't know who's seniors, juniors, sophomores, anything like that. But Willard from downtown, I know what he is. He's a junior and a darn good one. Didn't go this time. Here comes Voiles and company. Miley. He gets it back. Dribble drive with his right hand, top of the key to Byrne. Zone defense right now from Alton. They love to trap. Miley letting it ride. Long rebound coming up with it is Ruddy. Ruddy doesn't have numbers. He doesn't care. Going to his left side. Switches it to his right. Off the glass and good. Ruddy drew the foul on this one too. We'll have another opportunity at the charity stripe. 6-point lead all of a sudden. And Tharp's going to come off. Tharp had some good minutes. Off the hill, the rim, no good. Byrne skying for the rebound for Winona. 5:45 to go here in the second quarter. Hey, help us out, guys, if you can. Share that feed. Send it to your social media pages. Share that link. Voiles from downtown. Ring it 3 times for Connor. I'm sorry, Conley, not Connor. Conley. Conley drained it. Good-looking shot there. Ruddy going up, no good. Backside board by Miley to Byrne up ahead across the timeline. Nice dish. Bowden, what some beautiful basketball from Winona right there. All of a sudden, they're the more aggressive team, and it shows on the scoreboard. They're within 1 now. Ten checked in. That's Connor Clay for Alton. And a stolen basketball for Winona. Another empty series for the Comets. Can he finally get him one? There he goes. Drew Miley's been trying from downtown, and he finally got one to go. Love the confidence with the young man. He's going to let it ride no matter what. Nothing but nylon for Drew. And that gives the Winona Wildcats the lead here with 4:30 to go in this second quarter. Willard from deep rattles it home. Timeout by Alton. And I think he said he's going to take a 30-second timeout there. We'll go to our beauty shot for just a second real quick. I want to say thank you to all the sponsors that jumped on board with us for this tournament. We appreciate you guys. We couldn't do it without you guys, so thank y'all so much. I want to say thanks to the host school, Eminence, as well as Winona tonight, hosting the girls part of that over there. And my staff tonight here with me. I've got Old Man River Tim Earls. I appreciate that. Because it's just me and him, just 2 people tonight. Over at Winona, we got J.R. Roark, Jacob Marlowe, Andrew Ekman, and Christian Crisp. They're getting those games in for us at Winona. And matter of fact, their final game of the night is getting close to being in the second quarter. Low-scoring affair between Van Buren and Dora. 6-5 is the score. Van Buren over Dora right now as it's about 30 seconds to go for the second quarter. We may end before them, actually. We're at the second quarter, 4:20 in our nightcap. Haven't had an update yet recently on the official. We hope he's okay. And I think he has not came out of the officiating locker room yet, but if we get any update, we will let you know. They're going to count the basket and one, and I've got you on the wrong camera, guys. I apologize. Sorry about that.
Foul number 2, Jacob Reddy. It's his first person to the line, Chamber.
Got to fix the score and everything, so my bad, guys. Got caught snoozing there for a second. And Channing's got an opportunity for a three-point play. Couldn't get the free throw, though, as Tharp rebounds it out. Alton's going to walk it up the court here, under 4 to go. Willard from deep again off the toe of the rim, no good. Rebound by Voies, but took it away. Great dish down low. Yes, sir, you betcha. Ruddy with the finish from Willard. That was a beautiful pass. Drew Miley says, I'm going to take it myself. How about the five? The two five men going at each other there. You got two centers going at it full court like that. That's pretty cool. I like that. But Coach Kelly just noticed something. I mean, if they're going to guard man-to-man full court, he's going to take his center and see if their center will guard him full court. And it happened there. Nice job by Channing, skying high to get that one off the glass. Put it back in. 1 point lead. Back and forth we go. A lot of lead changes already in this one. Dangerous pass. Tharp comes up with a dangerous dish again. Well, Alton's getting kind of fortunate here that these passes are finding their way through. We're going to have a foul. Looks like it's going to be on the floor against Winona, and that's going to be the second team foul. 3:04 to go. Both Alton and Winona with 2 team fouls each. Seacrest, your trigger man. He gets it in. Tharp going up strong off the glass and good. And yet again, another lead change. This has been a really good game early on here. Long way to go, obviously, but right now you're getting your money's worth. Boyles thought about that three, and honestly, I kind of, if I'm Coach Kelly, I'm okay with him shooting that. Shoot it with confidence, young man. Wide open is Bowden. No good. Boy, Alton got fortunate there. Coach Kelly was okay with that shot. Just didn't go. 24-23 is the lead. That's going to be Connor Clay from downtown. A rebound for Channing Byrne, and he gets fouled on the way down. And team foul number 3. Connor Clay comes out, and so will Seacrest, Kendrick Seacrest. Seen a lot of good young talent in this tournament this year, feels like. And we have yet to see the 1 seed Van Buren, but we will see them before long. We have a feeling, and we talked about this earlier, we have a feeling it's going to be Friday night, is what we think. We believe it's going to be Friday night anyways. Oh, great job there. Good dribble drive, and I think that was Cawthon again. Yeah, it was Grant Cawthon. The young man's very aggressive when he gets the basketball in his hand. He draws the foul, and he'll have 2 shots at the charity stripe. About to check in for Winona is Bryson Mays. First from Cawthon, no good. And the second's also no good, and a couple opportunities there to extend that lead a little bit, and couldn't make them pay there. Winona with the basketball, 1:44 to go in this second quarter. 3 team fouls apiece. Scoreboard shows the possession arrow was in favor of the visitors, the Wildcats. Good ball movement there. Drew Miley's going to let it ride from downtown. Couldn't get it to go. And a great rebound there by Jaron. Holzapple come up with it. Willard crossing over to his left. Lost the basketball. Miley comes up with it. However, Ruddy steals it right back. Goes to the right side and kisses it off the glass. 26-23 now in favor of the 3 seed Alton Comets. Coach Kelly's screaming something. I'm not sure if he's wanting a different play call here. It's an interesting zone. It's like a matchup zone, if you will, at times, it seems like. You had the low block player coming all the way out to the wing a couple times there. That's not typical. Miley from downtown, and he buries it, and we've got a tie game. Ties and lead changes galore here in Eminence. This is a game that's living up to the billing right now. Worth the price of admission. They're going to take the last shot. 15 seconds on the game clock here before half. Caden Willard with the basketball. 10 seconds. Down to 5. Back to Willard with 4. Pulls it at 3 from downtown. In and out, no good. Rebound at the buzzer. That's also no good. And we played one half of basketball from here in Eminence, Missouri. It is all tied up. 26-26. Guys, we're going to send it out to our sponsor video. We'll be back in about, we'll call it 9 minutes. Y'all stay with us. We're not going anywhere. You're watching the 2026 Big Spring Conference basketball.
Roy and Jamie Cisco. You see the two names and business cards there on your screen. You can get a hold of them, either one of them, at 417-778-9000. Also, they're in Alton. It's at 100 Wallace Drive that you can find Southern Bank, or you can go online, bankwithsouthern.com. Southern Bank, strong roots, strong branches.
Maid Co. is a proud sponsor of the 2026 Big Spring Conference basketball tournament. Logan is a mom, a wife, and a business owner, making cute, comfy, mom life-approved graphic tees and hats, inspired by motherhood. She can also do custom orders. Feel free to contact her at 573-300-8073 or find her on Facebook at Mama Maid Co.
Here's another local business right here in Eminence, Missouri. That's Miss Adriana Cleaver and Farm Bureau Insurance. We appreciate Miss Adriana for jumping on board and supporting our 2026 Big Spring Conference live streams. For auto, home, life, or business, any type of insurance you need right there, this young lady in that picture is the one to get a hold of. How do you get a hold of her? You can call her 573-226-3843. That's 573-226-3843. Support not just the Eminence communities, but also the surrounding communities. We appreciate Miss Adriana jumping on board and supporting these live streams of the 2026 BSC Tournament. Hey, help me give a shout out to Mr. Norman Hollis and his company, Shelter Insurance, out of Alton, Missouri. We appreciate them for jumping on board for the 2026 Big Spring Conference Basketball Tournament live streams at Shelter. We're your shield, we're your shelter for auto, home, or life. Get a hold of this young man right here, 417-778-7430. You can call or text that number. Find them at 9 Court Square, Alton, Missouri. That is Norman Hollis, Shelter Insurance out of Alton, Missouri.
Rodents Express in Eminence, Missouri is a proud sponsor of the 2026 Big Spring Conference basketball tournament. This local Sinclair gas station has full-service deli, daily lunch specials, loaded teas, pizza, hand-dipped ice creams, Frazzle slushies, adult beverages, and 24-hour pumps. So feel free to contact them at 573-226-330.
Next up on our sponsor video slideshow is Mr. Zach Barton and Oregon County Farm Bureau Insurance out of Alton, Missouri. How about this picture here? Love the family photo. Love when we have these on our sponsor video ads. That is awesome. Hey, you can find them at 13 Southeast Courthouse Square in Alton, Missouri. Get a hold of Zach and the fine folks there at 417-778-6921. That's Zach Barton with Oregon County Farm Bureau Insurance.
Van Buren Nutrition is a proud sponsor of the 2026 Big Spring Conference basketball tournament. Van Buren Nutrition's mission is to make their community a healthier, happier place, offering loaded teas, protein shakes, and more. They would also like to lend their support to the Van Buren Bulldogs and Lady Bulldogs. Feel free to contact them at 573-323-0428.
Hey, when tax time rolls around, it helps to have someone you trust on your side. At Kendall's Tax Service and Financial Planning LLC, they treat you like a neighbor, not a number. They focus on tax preparation and tax planning, taking the time to answer your questions and make sure everything is done right. No rushing, no confusing jargon, just honest help from someone who cares. They say, hey, let's get your taxes taken care of. Call them today, 573-660-0495. They are located right here in Eminence, Missouri. Hey guys, when I'm out here doing these live streams, I'm at my full-time job. That is Baldwin Chevrolet Cadillac out of Poplar Bluff, Missouri. And we got more than just Chevrolet and Cadillac. In fact, we got 4 different lots to choose from of new and pre-owned inventory, and the majority of those are backed by a warranty at no charge to you. Mark of Excellence Award winner, I'd love the opportunity to earn your business. You can browse online all 4 of our lots at baldwinautomotivegroup.com or reach me, call text 501-413-9715. And my little 7-year-old Smalls would like to say,
Please buy a next vehicle from my dad.
Shadyland Cabin and Motel is a proud sponsor of the 2026 Spring Conference and Basketball Tournament. With spacious lodging in the heart of the Ozark National Scenic Riverway, this cabin is great for large or small groups. They offer many fun outdoor activities such as badminton, volleyball, horseshoe, and even a barbecue grill. And if you have any more questions, feel free to contact them at 573-226-3893.
hey, let's give it up for our primary sponsor, Alton Bank. Our good friends there at 28 Medical Drive in Alton, Missouri. Alton Bank provides comprehensive financial solutions, personal checking, savings, CDs, IRAs, business banking, agricultural loans, and modern digital banking services to the Alton, Missouri area. They're here to help their farmers and neighbors reach their financial goals. Call them today at 417-778-7211. That's our primary sponsor, Alton Bank. Hey y'all, it's never too late to become a sponsor and get your ads ran with us in this big spring conference tournament. Just reach me, Andy Earls, 501-413-9715. You see that at the bottom left of that flyer. You can also scan the QR code and pay your sponsorship over the phone or the computer and input your information there as well. Or reach us on our Redline Media Alliance Facebook page and get a hold of us to mention that you do want to sponsor and get those ads ran. Never too late. We can start the very next day with you. Again, Andy Earls, 501-413-9715. This has been our 2026 Big Spring Conference Basketball Tournament live stream video slideshow. I want to say thank you to all the fine folks that jumped on board and sponsored this year and supported us and these kids. And also, there's still time. You can get your ads in there. Just contact myself, Andy Earls, 501-413-9715. Your live production will be back shortly.
You will find a warm welcome at Shepherd's View. When you need that transition from nursing home care to a home, Shepherd's View is the right option to prepare you for living successfully and safely alone once again. When the demands of home upkeep, managing medications, and meal preparation become too much, Shepherd's View staff are ready to provide all the care you need. Our staff are well trained to provide safe, efficient personal care, diabetic care, nutritious meals, mediation administration, and social activities. Shepherd's View, here for you. Winona Bell's genuine golden fry fish breading and seasonings have been produced in Corning, Arkansas since 1969. This is your best choice to roll fish for deep frying, pan frying, or baking. These products have been a comfort food, satisfying taste buds for over 50 years now. But don't be mistaken, Winona Bell's can also be used to batter poultry, vegetables, exotic foods, and more. Winona Bell's golden fry and related products can be found in grocers and fish and seafood markets throughout the central United States. You can get a hold of them at 870-857-3164 or go online, www.nonabells.com. Here's another familiar face with us at Redline Media Alliance from the past, and that's our friends Security Bank of the Ozarks. Hey, they have 5 branch locations and 6 ATMs. That's right, 5 locations, 6 ATMs
Eminence, they have 2 locations there, one in Houston, one in Summersville, one in Winona, and of course the 3 schools they're representing in this tournament, the Big Springs Conference Tournament, Winona, Eminence, and Summerville. They're wishing them the best of luck. That's Security Bank of the Ozarks. Hey, a big thank you to all the fine folks there at Current River Express in Van Buren, Missouri for jumping on board and being a sponsor. Big thanks to Danielle Robertson and Lisa Burke as well. And we appreciate you guys. Hey, small town pride right here because this station is locally owned. They've got the McDonald's there and Hunt Brothers Pizza, as well as many, many, many other things. You can get a hold of them at 573-323-0097. That's Current River Express, 573-323-0097. Hey, let's give it up for our primary sponsor, Alton Bank, our good friends there at 28 Medical Drive in Alton, Missouri. Alton Bank provides comprehensive financial solutions, personal.
And we're back here live for second half action. Day 1, 2026 Big Spring Conference Basketball Tournament. And we're live on location right now in Eminence, Missouri. And it's the 3-6 game between the Alton Comets and the Winona Wildcats. A little update over at Winona. Well, I guess it's halftime now over there. Never mind. They took the scoreboard down. I was about to update you on the Van Buren Door game. It was a pretty close game there, but I think Van Buren was leading by a short amount. But either way, we are in the third quarter here, and we got our first foul of that third quarter. And it's on the shot, I do believe, and that's going to be Channing Byrne. We've been calling this young man's name an awful lot. 2 different colored shoes. How about that? How about that? 2 different colored shoes by this young man. You know you're a good ball player when you're playing with 2 different colored shoes because that definitely sticks out. If it's going to stick out, you better be sticking out in a good way, and he does. Second one's up, and it's good. Willard at the point right now for Alton. Down low. Nice pump fake going up strong. Drawing the foul is Tharp. Corbin Tharp had good position. They fed him. Good entry pass as well. Going to be 2 shots and back-to-back possessions with free throws here. By the way, Corbin Tharp goes 6'4". We've had a lot of size in this tournament, too. Jacob Ruddy, number 2, shows to be 6'2", and Channing Byrne looks like he's a little taller than he is. We don't have heights on the Winona roster, but I'd say Channing Byrne's at least 6'2", probably 6'3". There's some height out here tonight. Had a girls team in Arkansas that we were playing a few weeks back, and their starting 5 was 5'11", 6'1", 6'1", 6'3", and 5'8". That's pretty darn good for boys, much less the girls' side of things, and especially in high school. But you see it every now and then, though. Again, I want to say thanks to Mr. Casey Yardley. He's been fantastic this week for us with the hospitality. That's Jaron with a shot. No good. I'm sorry, Jacob Ruddy actually with the shot. I apologize. No good off the glass. Trying to bank it. A little Tim Duncan style there. Couldn't get it to go. I want to thanks for the hospitality. He's been great to us, and that makes it fun, man, when you have great hospitality like that. Appreciate you guys tuning in with us tonight as well. If you don't mind, comment on the YouTube channel. Let us know where you're tuning in from. There is our man, Jaron Holzapple. I just called his name earlier by accident, and this time he says, hey, I'll give you a reason to call my name. Buries it from downtown. And Alton back up with a lead. I tell you, there's been a ton of ties, ton of lead changes this game. It has been very, very good from the opening tip. This 3-6 matchup here in the Big Spring Conference Tournament. Nice dribble drive, soft off the heel of the rim, and good. (30-29) is your score. Good defense there, and I believe that was Voiles, if I'm not mistaken. It was up ahead, Channing Byrne. Nice dump off to Miley, but there was a foul before that. And actually, kind of unfortunately for Winona, because they had a kind of a bunny there, an easy wide open layup, but either way, it's going to be a foul. So actually, that might have been a smart foul. 5:29 to go here in the third quarter. 30-29 is your score. Dangerous pass, good defense there by Ruddy, but saves it to Winona. Miley, no good from downtown. Here comes Willard and company. That's Jaron again from downtown, off the toe of the rim. And the rebound deflects like a pinball off about 2 or 3 people and finds its way to the corner, looking for the exit sign. We got a good one here in this 3-6 matchup. Winner of this will battle Bakersfield next Wednesday. Bakersfield, man, rallied, furious rally back. They were down big versus Koshkonong as Jacob Ruddy hits a big shot there. Soft touch and gets it to go. Bakersfield rallied against Kosh and got it done. 2-point victory. Got to give Koshkonong credit. Sometimes these kids look at these seedings and go into the game thinking they've already lost. A no-look pass did not work out. And again, probably another smart foul because they had a fast break opportunity for sure there. That was an over-the-shoulder, behind-the-back, no-look pass. and he looked over at Coach and said, my bad. Channing immediately looked at Coach Kelly and said, my bad. Oh, goodness. Willard, good play design. Corner 3 off the toe of the rim. No good. Tharp with the rebound, though. Went up left-handed and kisses it off the glass. All of a sudden, a 5-point lead now. It may not sound like much, but in this game, that is a big deal because neither team's really been able to spread that lead out. Both teams fight back, and they respond so quickly. But Alton in control right now with 4 minutes to go. Hello. That's Seacrest. Defense to offense, and he couldn't get it. Misses the layup. That may be good for Winona because in transition they got a bucket opportunity, but no good as well. They settled for the 3 and couldn't get it. Here comes Ruddy and company. Dumps it off to Holzapple. Dribble drive into the paint, and he draws the foul. 3:41 to go. The third team foul against Winona. I don't know who that was on, but I think it was on 15. Yes, there it goes on the scoreboard now. So that's his third personal for Voiles. A little bit of individual foul trouble all of a sudden. 35-29. Coach Kelly's going to keep him in there. Not a very deep bench at all for Coach Kelly right now. I'm looking over at Alton, though. They got quite a few players on the bench for the Comets. Pretty deep team over there. 7-point game. It has the feel like floodgates could start to open here against Winona for Alton. Can Winona weather the storm? I think a temporary solution to stop the bleeding right now. Voiles tries it, couldn't get the floater. That was a tough shot. Ruddy with the rebound. He's wasting no time. 1-on-3, doesn't care. Soft touch, he gets it to go. Oh, baby, what a shot and a well-timed timeout here by Coach Kelly and company. 3:05 to go. Alton's on a run. 38-29. They have pushed that lead out. The Alton cheerleaders are loud and proud over there. You can hear them. Appreciate both sides cheerleaders for coming out tonight, Alton and Winona. We're going to take a quick timeout here. We're going to send it out to Alton Bank, our primary sponsor for this tournament. You guys are going to hear them for about 30 seconds. We'll be back right after this.
For our primary, hey, let's give it up for our primary sponsor, Alton Bank. Our good friends there at 28 Medical Drive in Alton, Missouri. Alton Bank provides comprehensive financial solutions personal checking, savings, CDs, IRAs, business banking, agricultural loans, and modern digital banking services to the Alton, Missouri area. They are here to help their farmers and neighbors reach their financial goals. Call them today at 417-778-7211. That's our primary sponsor, Alton Bank.
All right, guys, that was Alton Bank, our primary sponsor. You see them on the scoreboard. They're going to be in all of our scoreboards. And then the final day, we'll have them off to the side there. We'll have a little different scoreboard on the final day. We'll have more people here, and I can do a little bit nicer scoreboard with the game clock and some stats and stuff like that. So, and even some individual names and stuff. That'll be kind of fun. So, but we won't have enough staff here to do that until the final day. But we'll do that on the final day. But until then, you'll see them on the scoreboard itself, and then on that final day, you'll see them on the screen. They are our primary sponsor, Alton Bank. We appreciate them for jumping on board with us. Then again, we appreciate our staff. Old Man River Tim Rose on the camera tonight. Drove from Paragould, Arkansas, just to run a camera tonight. And I appreciate that. Jacob Marlowe also coming from a long way to run a camera at Winona for us. Andrew Ekman came from the Bakersfield area, or West Plains area, I should say, to run a camera. That's going to be a foul on Willard as Byrne goes up. And we had Christian Chris coming with him. And then J.R. Roark came from Corning, Arkansas to kind of direct and run the scoreboard over for us at Winona. We appreciate it. Speaking over at Winona, it's the third quarter. Dora is up 18-16 right now over Van Buren. That is a 4-5 game. That was probably one of the games that you would thought would have been the most exciting of the night. We kind of talked about that as a group before we came up here. And we kind of felt like that would definitely be possibly the game of the night, and it very well could be. Soft touch there by Byrne. It just wouldn't drop. Tharp comes up with a rebound. Alton taking their time walking this one up the court. That's Seacrest with the basketball. Over to Ruddy, who's going to let it fly from downtown, and he buried it. Ruddy playing some string music here late in the third quarter. And all of a sudden, it is a double-digit lead for Alton. It can happen so fast. They shoot the ball really well through these Comets. Down low, hanging and gliding was Miley. Couldn't get it. Good defense by Alton. Tharp behind the back to save it, but it goes to the Wildcats. Miley, they wanted him to go up with it, and he didn't. They're going to kick it out to Bowden from downtown. No good. Byrne comes up with it, and he gets hit pretty hard. Good sportsmanship over there by Ruddy. Again, we've got two officials. Official number 3, I still haven't, maybe he has came out of the locker room, but I just hadn't noticed it. But 2:01 to go in the third quarter. 14 fouls against Alton, 3 against Winona. Channing's going to kick it out. Boyles thought about going down low with that entry pass. We got Stetson Haynes that was kind of posting up, number 11 in purple. Has the orange, how about the orange shoes with the purple jersey? That's a unique color combination. There he is right there on cue. Skipping it around, short corner, and Miley turned before he caught it. He thought he had an opportunity to go up pretty quick, and it's easy to do, man. It really is. It's easy to do. It's easy to look before you catch that thing. You're in such a hurry, trying to make something happen. Winona's still in this zone here, trying to cause issues for Alton. Willard's going to let it ride from deep. He shot that one from Winona. Speaking of Winona, Byrne in transition. Misses the bucket, but goes back up and gets his own rebound. 41-32 now. 1:10 to go. Winona still wanting to push that basketball. Obviously, when you're down, you want to do that anyways, but I felt like maybe with their lack of depth that late in this game, you might see some tired legs, but I haven't seen that from Winona yet. Speaking of tired, it may be Alton that may be getting a little tired here. A couple of turnovers and a couple of fouls that may be unnecessary or unforced, you could say. Here are the last 3 or 4 possessions. See if Winona can strike and get this game close again. Look how far out Holzapple is on that zone. Nice feed. Voiles was double pumping, just couldn't get it to go. Good defense. Not sure who got a hand on it, but somebody did. We've either got a walk or a foul. What do we have? We're going to call it on the floor. It will be a foul. That's the 4th on 15, by the way. Voiles will be coming to the bench as a sub comes in. And it will be Bryson Mays. He'll at least come in and play this last 29 seconds at least. Seacrest, your trigger man, gets into Tharp. They didn't see it. Couldn't make them pay, though. However, that ball deflected out off Winona. The officials talking to the players down there. Seacrest gets it in. Willard, dribble drive in the paint, nice dish. That ball deflected back to Seacrest somehow. It wasn't meant for him, but somehow it found its way to him. And Winona, they're down 9. They got a chance for the final shot here. 10 seconds on the game clock. Skip pass. Bowden goes up strong. Couldn't get it to go. Tharp with the rebound. 5 seconds. They got some time here. Ruddy with 3, 2. At the buzzer, the finger roll goes.
For 2.
Let's watch the instantaneous replay here. Ruddy just split the double team. Nobody stopped the ball there. They're afraid of getting a foul, or I'm not sure what happened there, but either way, nobody stopped the ball, and boy, Ruddy made them pay. We've got 8 minutes to decide this one, the final game here of day 1 of the 2026 Big Spring Conference Basketball Tournament. We're also live in Winona right now. Dora girls, Van Buren girls going at it. And we're also live at Williams Baptist University, Walnut Ridge, Arkansas, as Riverside and Corning, Arkansas, going at it tonight as well. A lot of games going on, a lot of streaming going on for us. We appreciate y'all tuning in with us. I haven't done it in this game very much, so let's do it now. Let's get the boys bracket out for you real quick. Put it on screen. Here we go. Summersville beat Dora earlier. They will advance to play Van Buren. We think Friday night in Winona around 5 or 6, what we think. Eminence beat Couch earlier. By the way, Summersville, Dora 55-41. Eminence beat Couch 62-50 in their game. Bakersfield down there at the bottom, they rallied back down big time against Koshkonong, the 7 seed. But they rallied back and won by 2 and staved off a huge upset from the Blue Jays, the Fighting Blue Jays. And we got this game here right now, Alton, Winona. We'll do everything we can to get that game in Friday, too. It's kind of an odd, just one-off type of game, so we're going to do everything we can to get that game in for you. I won't be able to do it. I'll be in Jonesboro, Arkansas. We've got a nonprofit I helped start several years ago, and we put on a lot of events for Corning. One of our events that we put on last year is nominated for a big award in the state of Arkansas. It's one of 3 finalists, and me and my wife are going to go to that award ceremony and hopefully come back with a big trophy or some money or something. I don't know, something to show for it, but either way, the opportunity just to get to go is kind of cool too. But so we won't be able to help out Friday, but I'm hoping somebody in our staff can get that game in Friday, that Summersville versus Van Buren game, even though it's just one game. Turnover, it's going to be Alton basketball. Your score is 43-32, so I have butchered that somehow, and I apologize. We'll get that fixed right now. Right now. Seacrest with the basketball. Good defense back. I think it was Stetson Haynes that was following Ruddy on that baseline. Holzapfel, dribble drive, jump stop. Mid-range J, no good. Battle for the board. It finds its way to Stetson. Wasting no time was Channing, but poked from behind. Now up ahead in transition, just a bit too far. I thought Jaron was going to go into the concession stand area there for a second, bring back some nachos. Again, appreciate the hospitality room here at Eminence. Very good stuff. I've been on a diet lately, so I went with the salad back here, but it was really good. I appreciate that. And we've got a timeout by Coach Jared Kelly.
Timeout, Winona.
I want to say thanks to all of our sponsors tonight. We appreciate you guys so much. Go to our live view, our beauty shot there, kind of a super wide view there of the gym. Beautiful little area here in Eminence, Missouri, if you've never been. Kind of a neat little tourist area, if you will. And coming up here, I've been to Winona. I've been to a lot of these other places around, but I've never been to Eminence. This was the first time, actually. It's our first time streaming from here, too. This is our 160th, I think, different venue to stream from. since we started. So 160 different venues we have live streamed from. Thanks to this venue tonight. We can check it off of our list now. And we've got plenty of room up here atop the bleachers. I think Saturday, though, for the championship day, we'll actually be set up on the stage. We're going to have a little bit bigger setup Saturday, and the hospitality room won't be up there on the stage Saturday, so we'll have a little bit more room there, and which that's what we'll do on that Saturday for championship day. But we've got one more stream from here, one more days of stream from here next week on Wednesday. That'll start at 4 o'clock as well. And we'll probably kind of have a similar setup, a similar look with the graphics and everything, and the one camera shoot. We might do the 2 camera there like I just did, like the GoPro, the beauty shot, but that'll be about it. Then we're hoping that next Saturday we'll have a little bit better stream for you guys. Seacrest with the backside board, 6:25 to go to decide this ball game, 3-6 matchup, day 1. How about Willard? Oh, that was silky smooth, but he couldn't get the finish. Good rebound by Miley. Voiles, good kick out. Channing, oh, I thought he was going to shoot that. That would have been a good opportunity to let one ride, but he didn't. Very unselfish. Kept the dribble in the short corner with Stetson. And he's going to kick it over Voiles. Boy, a lot of them are very hesitant on these three-point shots right now. Byrne this time decides to go with it, and he buries it. Almost the same location that he passed on just a second ago, and don't look now, but we've got an 8-point game. Alton trying to dissect this zone defense. Willard, does he have the answer? No, he does not. Voiles with the rebound off to Channing. Byrne in transition. It's by himself against 3. Alton comments, it doesn't matter. The soft touch. Hanging, gliding. And now Coach Christian Robbins wants a timeout. I don't blame him. That's a good timeout by Coach Robbins and Honeycutt over there. As Coach Kelly, with 5:28, has seen his team cut this thing back to a 2-possession game. How about that, a 2-possession game? We've been showing you guys the bracket for the boys, but we probably should do the girls too. I mean, even though we're live with girls basketball right now in this tournament, but for those that maybe are curious, here is the bracket for the girls. Bakersfield did beat Kosh earlier. From our understanding, I never caught the final score. I'm trying to write all these down, but so they will play Couch in the semifinal. Dora Van Buren right now, they're playing for a right to meet number 1 Alton in the semifinal. Right now, Van Buren 27, Dora 22 in the third quarter of that ball game. And that's live on our Red Line Media Alliance YouTube channel right now as we speak in Winona, Missouri. All right, guys, back to the task at hand, though. This 3-6 matchup that all of a sudden has become interesting again. 2-possession game, Winona on a run. Let's see what Coach Christian Robbins and company came up with here out of that timeout. Backside almost stolen away. Actually, it may be no. Tharp somehow held on to it. Strong move by Tharp, missed a shot, gets his rebound, and now he's going to be fouled. Let's watch the replay here. Heck of an effort here by 24 and White. Watch this. By the way, that is number 5 on Voiles. He is out of the game. And checking in for him is going to be Bryson Mays, and poor Voiles. He's going to the other side of the bench, sitting over by himself with his head down. You feel for him. Ruddy takes advantage of it. Count the basket and one.
2 points. Foul on number 22.
The assistant coach for Winona goes over and puts his back on, or his hand on his back, and little words of encouragement there. Nice talking to him. Ruddy with an opportunity for a 3-point play, and he buries it right down Main Street. 46-37. This Alton team has got some pieces, man. And again, there's no senior on this team. This team has got. They can grow even more and get even better. This is a good basketball team, though. A lot of people have Van Buren is kind of on a different level as everybody right now, and I can understand that. But man, on any given night, this Alton team can play with anybody. Nice job by Holzapple. Gets the foul in transition. Couldn't get the bucket. But he does draw the foul from Miley. And all of a sudden, Winona with 3 team fouls in about the last 45 seconds of gameplay.
It's his second. To the line, number 15, Jose.
Roger Kirchner says, do you think it would be possible to have the clock on the graphic on future games? It will be on the Saturday that I'm here for the championship because we'll have enough equipment. We're spread thin tonight, Roger. We're live at 3 different locations, and they're spread out across 2 different states. But probably not next Wednesday. I don't think so. But that next Saturday we will. We'll definitely have the. I don't know if you've ever watched our streams before, but we got a pretty good, cool little graphic system, and we'll have the players' names and numbers and stuff that'll be on there. And if we can get any stats, we'll even have those on there that pop up on the screen. We'll have timeouts. We'll have possession arrow. We'll have the game clock, which I don't have a shot clock here, but in Arkansas we do. But it would have that too if y'all did. It's a neat little system. It's a little more set up. You got to have an extra person to run it, but that's the biggest thing. We're just short on crew and short on equipment right now when you're spread this thin. But great job. This kid can play, man. This kid can really play. I missed one of their points. I apologize. 49-37 for Alton. But yeah, Roger, for that championship day, we'll have all that. And you can go back and look at our other Big Spring Conference streams. You can see that, what we've done in the past. It'll be something very similar to that. Great job by Tharp on the floor. Man, he's a one-man wrecking crew right now for Alton. Didn't work out for him. Winona still has possession, but a great job. And Byrne finishes strong. Ruddy was trying to get that charge. 3:15 to go. 10-point game. Does Winona have one last run in them here? Bryson Mays checked in when Boyles went to the bench with his 5th foul. He's at the top of that zone there, number 22, right there. Guarding the shooter. Did a good job closing there. Matter of fact, helped force a turnover. And I believe that was Stetson Haynes that actually received that. Under 3, step back. Channing from downtown, no good. Gets his own rebound. How did that ball find its way back to him? And at the 2:46 mark of this 4th quarter, Alton commits their first foul.
Number 13. Alton has his first. Timeout, Winona.
Timeout, Coach Jared Kelly and company. While they take a timeout, we're going to do something real quick if we can. We're going to send it over to Alton Bank one more time. Well, I said we were. My system just failed on me there for a second. I apologize. Now we're going to send it out to Alton Bank one more time. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Hey, let's give it up for our primary sponsor, Alton Bank. Our good friends there at 28 Medical Drive in Alton, Missouri. Alton Bank provides comprehensive financial solutions, personal checking, savings, CDs, IRAs, business banking, agricultural loans, and modern digital banking services to the Alton, Missouri area. They're here to help their farmers and neighbors reach their financial goals. Call them today at 417-778-7211. That's our primary sponsor, Alton Bank.
All right, guys, we're back. Appreciate Alton Bank for jumping on and being our primary sponsor for this tournament. And we'll get you back out to the action. Miley, the trigger man, gets it in. I'm not sure who that pass was to. I guess it was to Coach Kelly. And Coach Kelly puts his head down, takes the basketball. He's not real happy with that tournament or that turnover right out of a timeout. He didn't even say anything to the kids. Now he's trying to be encouraging too. I like that. .2:30 to go in this 4th quarter. Ruddy inside, strong move, but he passed it off. This will be interesting if they're going to give him 2 shots because it looked like he was passing it.
Foul number 5, Channing Byrne. To the line.
Ruddy will definitely take it, though. Jacob Ruddy's done a lot of work today, offensively and defensively, and on the glass for this Alton team. They hit the 50 mark with 2:23 to go in this 4th quarter. Second one's up. It is also good. Big thanks to Alex, the IT guy here at Eminence, for helping us out this week. We appreciate him. He's been great. Nice job there by Channing Byrne. What a jump stopper. Are you kidding me? Wow. If they've got a triple jump in track at Winona, my goodness, this kid, he hopped about 7 foot there on that jump stop with authority. He's played his heart out tonight, too, number 5 in purple. 51-41. Remember, no shot clock in Missouri. Alton can kind of milk this clock, a little turtle offense, if you will, here, if they so choose. And they decide, nah, we're going to let it ride. Long three from Holzapfel, no good. Dangerous spot there for a rebound, but somehow Ruddy came up with it. Dumps it off. Going up strong was start, but couldn't get it to go. And that ball is going to be out of bounds. It's going to be Winona basketball. 1:27 to go here in this fourth quarter. Bumped off to Bowden, near side. Dangerous spot right there, and we've got a timeout. Boy, a timeout just before the turnover. And a good timeout there, a little timeout from Coach Kelly. Again, guys, we'll have a game Friday night. We're going to do everything we can to get it in. It's just kind of an odd ordeal. We wasn't really prepared for it either. It's going to happen Friday night, just kind of a one-off game between Van Buren and Summersville basketball, boys. It'll be at Winona. We think it'll be at 5 o'clock. It may be at 6 o'clock. It's somewhere in that vicinity. We'll see. See you guys. Thank you, guys. Thank y'all. Appreciate you, buddy. Appreciate you. Good seeing you, too. But we'll do everything we can to get that game in for you guys, I promise. Just not sure. And now that I'm sitting here thinking about it, we've already got a setup there. I may ask Coach Kelly, he's out here in front of me after the game, if we can just leave our setup there at, you know, Dad, I'm sitting there thinking about that. Maybe we should do that. Maybe we should leave that setup there. If it's going to be Friday, it's just only going to be one day or 2 days. I might need to get a hold of JR over there before, which our game, I think, is a little bit ahead of their game, so ours should end before then. I should be able to tell him. But I'll ask Coach Kelly after this game and then ask them as well. But 30 seconds to go, and got a foul. 51-43 in favor of the Alton Comets. The winner of this game will battle the Bakersfield Lions in the semifinal action. Free throw is up and good by Ruddy. I alluded to it earlier. I don't want to brag too much on the kid here, but this kid has done a little bit of everything for Alton tonight. Good-looking ball player. He rattles a second one home. 53-43. And speaking of doing a lot tonight, Channing Byrne with the basketball has done a lot for Winona. He cuts, and they find him. He spins, nice dump off, and going to kick it back out. Bowden's going to tee up a three. In and out, no good. Willard with the rebound. And with 20 seconds to go, that should just about do it. Heck of an effort from Winona. They battled, and they battled. And, man, for 2.5 quarters, this was a heck of a game. I mean, back and forth, a ton of lead changes, a ton of ties. But at the end of the day, those Comets from Alton, just a little bit too much. 2 seconds, 1 second. Congratulations to the Alton Comets as they move on and advance into the semifinals against the Bakersfield Lions in this 2026 Big Spring Conference basketball tournament by a score of 53-43. All right, guys, we're going to send it out to our ad video, give an opportunity for our sponsors to be heard and seen one last time. Now, this will be the last time you'll hear from me tonight, so I just want to mention that I appreciate everybody that tuned in with us tonight. Thank you so much. We'll be live Friday night. We're hoping for that one game. Next Wednesday at 2 different locations we'll be live for this Big Spring Conference tournament. And then February 14th, all day Saturday from here in Eminence for Championship Day, we'll be live as well. Of course, weather pending. Who knows? Someone said there's some weather coming. We'll see how that all goes. We'll figure it out, though. But we will be live for the remainder of this Big Spring Conference basketball tournament. For myself, Andy Earls, Tim Earls, we're saying good night, God bless, and we look forward to seeing you.
You will find a warm welcome at Shepherd's View. When you need that transition from nursing home care to a home, Shepherd's View is the right option to prepare you for living successfully and safely alone once again. When the demands of home upkeep, managing medications, and meal preparation become too much, Shepherd's View staff are ready to provide all the care you need. Our staff are well trained to provide safe, efficient personal care, diabetic care, nutritious meals, mediation, administration, and social activities. Shepherd's View, here for you. Nona Bell's genuine golden fry fish breading and seasonings have been produced in Corning, Arkansas since 1969. This is your best choice to roll fish for deep frying, pan frying, or baking. These products have been a comfort food, satisfying taste buds for over 50 years now. But don't be mistaken, Nona Bell's can also be used to batter poultry, vegetables, exotic foods, and more. Nona Bell's Golden Fry and related products can be found in grocers and fish and seafood markets throughout the central United States. You can get a hold of them at 870-857-3164 or go online, www.nonabells.com. Here's another familiar face with us at Redline Media Alliance from the past, and that's our friends Security Bank of the Ozarks. Hey, they have 5 branch locations and 6 ATMs. That's right, 5 locations, 6 ATMs. Eminence, they have 2 locations there. 1 in Houston, 1 in Summersville, 1 in Winona, and of course the 3 schools they're representing in this tournament, the Big Springs Conference Tournament, Winona, Eminence, and Summerville. They're wishing them the best of luck. That's Security Bank of the Ozarks. Hey, a big thank you to all the fine folks there at Current River Express in Van Buren, Missouri for jumping on board and being a sponsor. Big thanks to Danielle Robertson and Lisa Burke as well. And we appreciate you guys. Hey, small town pride right here because this station is locally owned. They've got the McDonald's there and Hunt Brothers Pizza, as well as many, many, many other things. You can get a hold of them at 573-323-0097. That's Current River Express, 573-323-0097. Hey, let's give it up for our primary sponsor, Alton Bank. Our good friends there at 28 Medical Drive in Alton, Missouri. Alton Bank provides comprehensive financial solutions, personal checking, savings, CDs, IRAs, business banking, agricultural loans, and modern digital banking services to the Alton, Missouri area. They're here to help their farmers and neighbors reach their financial goals. Call them today at 417-778-7211. That's our primary sponsor, Alton Bank. Next up is Ron Keeney Backhoe Services. Does a little bit of everything. Several size bulldozers, backhoes, mini excavators, and large excavators, skid steer, and tractors with many implement options. 3 dump trucks for hauling material, land clearing and development, roadways, home sites, ponds, lakes, bush hogging, demolition, state license, and water and sewer installations. And again, that's Ron Keeney Backhoe Service, wishing the Van Buren Bulldogs and Lady Dogs the best of luck in the Big Spring Conference Tournament. Next up on our sponsor video slideshow is good friends of ours at First Midwest Bank out of Van Buren, Missouri. First Midwest is a family-owned community bank headquartered right there in southeast Missouri. And these fine folks right here can be found at 202 Main Street in Van Buren, or you can reach them at 573-323-4246. Also have a website, onemidwest.com. That's First Midwest Bank, proud sponsors of the 2026 Big Spring Conference Basketball Tournaments. Hey, here's a good friend of ours and actually a staffer of ours as well, Mr. Andrew Ekman and his company, Shelter Insurance out of West Plains, Missouri. They serve Arkansas, Missouri, and Tennessee. For any of your auto, home, or life insurance needs, get a hold of this man right here, 417-256-2173. You can call or text, 417-256-2173. It's Andrew Ekman, Shelter Insurance, West Plains, Missouri. Here's a familiar face with us here at Redline and Media Alliance. That is Gower and Sons Logging. Big thank you to the fine folks there at Gower and Sons, and they're wishing those Van Buren Bulldogs and Lady Bulldogs the best of luck in this Big Spring Conference Tournament. Hey, get a hold of them for all your logging needs. 573-944-0066. That's 573-944-0066. Gower and Sons Logging.
Hannah Eddy at Glam Hair Studio is a proud sponsor of the 2026 Spring Conference Basketball Tournament. Hannah offers all hair services alongside face waxing, brow tinting, waxing, and laminating. She can also do your makeup for any occasion, so feel free to contact Hannah at 776-3981. Walk-ins welcome.
Hey, here's another good friend of ours and a longtime sponsor of ours here at Redline Media Alliance. That is Mr. Jeff Myers and his company, Myers Pressure Washing. Truck or car, commercial, residential, or farm, this is the guy to call for all your pressure washing needs. Get a hold of him at 417-270-0630. That is Jeff Myers and his company, Myers Pressure Washing. Hey, here's another familiar face with us here at Redline Media Alliance, and that is Main Street Market in Van Buren, Missouri. Locally owned and operated, they have fresh produce, quality meats, in-house butcher as well to cut that perfect steaks for your grill. You can find them at 101 Riverview Bluff in Van Buren, or get a hold of them 573-323-4735. That's 573-323-4735. They're wishing the Van Buren Bulldogs and Lady Dogs the best of luck in the Big Spring Conference Tournament. Everybody at Redline Media Alliance wants to say thank you to the fine folks at Eminence Lumber Company / Spurgeon Construction for jumping on board and sponsoring this Big Spring Conference basketball tournament. Hey, for all your lumber and hardware needs, these are the fine folks to get a hold of, whether it's plumbing, electrical, maybe need some plywood, roofing, metal and shingles, doors, windows, even feed. These folks right here in Eminence, right here where this tournament's being held, are the folks to get a hold of. 573-226-5514. You can find them at 18568 Main Street right here in Eminence, Missouri. Southern Bank out of Alton, Missouri. We appreciate you guys for jumping on board and being sponsors and supporting our live streams of the 2026 Big Spring Conference Tournament, and specifically Nicole Roy and Jamie Cisco. You see the two names and business cards there on your screen. You can get a hold of them, either one of them, at 417-778-9000. Also, they're in Alton. It's at 100 Wallace Drive that you can find Southern Bank, or you can go online, bankwithsouthern.com. Southern Bank, strong roots, strong branches.
Mama Maid Co. is a proud sponsor of the 2026 Big Spring Conference basketball tournament. Logan is a mom, a wife, and a business owner, making cute, comfy, mom life-approved graphic tees and hats, inspired by motherhood. She can also do custom orders. Feel free to contact her at 573-300-8073 or find her on Facebook at Mama Maid Co.
Here's another local business right here in Eminence, Missouri. That's Miss Adriana Cleaver and Farm Bureau Insurance. We appreciate Miss Adriana for jumping on board and supporting our 2026 Big Spring Conference live streams. For auto, home, life, or business, any type of insurance you need right there, this young lady in that picture is the one to get a hold of. How do you get a hold of her? You can call her 573-226-3843. That's 573-226-3843. Support not just the Eminence communities, but also the surrounding communities. We appreciate Miss Adriana jumping on board and supporting these live streams of the 2026 BSC Tournament. Hey, help me give a shout out to Mr. Norman Hollis and his company Shelter Insurance out of Alton, Missouri. We appreciate them for jumping on board for the 2026 Big Spring Conference Basketball Tournament live streams at Shelter. We're your shield, we're your shelter for auto, home, or life. Get a hold of this young man right here, 417-778-7430. You can call or text that number. Find them at 9 Court Square, Alton, Missouri. That is Norman Hollis, Shelter Insurance out of Alton, Missouri.
Rodents Express in Eminence, Missouri is a proud sponsor of the 2026 Big Spring Conference basketball tournament. This local Sinclair gas station has full-service deli, daily lunch specials, loaded teas, pizza, hand-dipped ice creams, Frazzle slushies, adult beverages, and 24-hour pumps. So feel free to contact them at 573-226-330.
Next up on our sponsor video slideshow is Mr. Zach Barton and Oregon County Farm Bureau Insurance out of Alton, Missouri. How about this picture here? Love the family photo. Love when we have these on our sponsor video ads. That is awesome. Hey, you can find them at 13 Southeast Courthouse Square in Alton, Missouri. Get a hold of Zach and the fine folks there at 417-778-6921. That's Zach Barton with Oregon County Farm Bureau Insurance.
Van Buren Nutrition is a proud sponsor of the 2026 Big Spring Conference basketball tournament. Van Buren Nutrition's mission is to make their community a healthier, happier place, offering loaded teas, protein shakes, and more. They would also like to lend their support to the Van Buren Bulldogs and Lady Bulldogs. Feel free to contact them at 573-323-0428.
Hey, when tax time rolls around, it helps to have someone you trust on your side. At Kendall's Tax Service and Financial Planning LLC, they treat you like a neighbor, not a number. They focus on tax preparation and tax planning, taking the time to answer your questions and make sure everything is done right. No rushing, no confusing jargon, just honest help from someone who cares. They say, hey, let's get your taxes taken care of. Call them today, 573-660-0495. They are located right here in Eminence, Missouri. Hey guys, when I'm not here doing these live streams, I'm at my full-time job. That is Baldwin Chevrolet Cadillac out of Poplar Bluff, Missouri. And we got more than just Chevrolet and Cadillac. In fact, we got 4 different lots to choose from of new and pre-owned inventory, and the majority of those are backed by a warranty at no charge to you. Mark of Excellence Award winner, I'd love the opportunity to earn your business. You can browse online all 4 of our lots at baldwinautomotivegroup.com or reach me, call text 501-413-9715. And my little 7-year-old Smalls would like to say,
Please buy next vehicle from my dad.
Shady Land Cabin and Motel is a proud sponsor of the 2026 Spring Conference and Basketball Tournament. With spacious lodging and